What is this? Oh, tractor stuff. What we have here today should be the ROPS kit from Art and Metal. So let me open this box and check it out. Ooh, that's pretty cool. Little tractor keyring. Right, let's check this out. We have the, oh, it's got quite a bit of weight in it. Looks like a clamp. Hooks. Yeah, cool. Right, here's the kit I bought from Art and Metal. So I purchased this myself, and I guess I've long sort of wanted something like this. And essentially what it is some 3D, clearly some 3D printed, well, quite high quality 3D printed kit that allows you to attach various things to your ROPS, clamps onto your ROP of your BX. I've elected to go with, and so what I've bought here is the I guess my intent for this is to be able to carry my whipper snipper and broom, or my brush cutter really, and my broom on the tractor when I go down to do a mow. So it'll be dual sided across the ROPS, and have a holder on each side, and then another similar kit for the other side to obviously balance it out. I also spent up big and went the knobs, so these will, I think, go onto the side. Just noting there's no hole here for that, but I guess I can get the drill out and drill myself a hole, and then they sit on the side, and they're handy dandy holders for earmuffs or rope or whatever you want to hang off the side of your ROP. So I've done that from time to time. I'm also thinking I'll be able to do away with my crude mower blade chute holder as well, so I'll be able to use this hopefully on the ROPS, and that'll go down to lift up the chute of the mower blade, because sometimes I like to scatter the grass. So yeah, here we are. It's looks like really good hardware, looks like stainless steel, and like I said, I got these from Art and Metal. Jim, who in Australia is, well, I've bought lots from Jim in my previous reviews, but he's now into printing these up. So anyone who's in Australia who's got Kubota tractors, compacts or mids, probably needs to check out Art and Metal to see what Jim's doing to fill in the void that we have in Australia. Unfortunately, we don't have many options for aftermarket bits and pieces, but Jim's been turning out high quality stuff for a couple of years now. So, well, I'll throw it on. So I'll throw this on, and yeah, we'll take a look how it looks. Yeah, I'm just having a look at how I mount this peg. I think there's no pre-drilled holes, which I assume allows you to put it wherever you like, but I'm going to go square in the center, I think. Just thinking about that, I assume I'm going to need to countersink the hole a little bit to allow for the screw to so it doesn't scratch the ROPS. So that's alright. I think I can do that with my drills. Yeah, so I'm going to whack this on here, and that should be able to be ready to go onto the ROPS. Okay, so I got that on. I used a 5mm bit for getting the connector through, then I just swapped it out to 11 to sort of countersink the screw a bit to keep it off the metal of the ROPS. Not sure if I've done that right, but that's the best way I could sort of figure out how to do it. So I can see a recess here for the, I assume is the bungee cord, which again, maybe I think that's what it's for. But yeah, again, it would have been great to have that. I'll have to try and source one myself and stick it on, but yeah, anyway, that's ready to go on the tractor now, I think. Okay, I've got this on here now, loosely. So yeah, these obviously pass through and clamp the ROPS. Got to sort of bit of trial and error just to work out how hard you can go, I think, maybe. So I'm just trying to tighten each side as I go. Still a little bit sloppy there. Sort of gauge the screws. This side more than the other side. But yeah, a little fiddly, but that's no fault of the product. That's just another set of hands that make it easier. And of course, trying to hold a camera and do this stuff is never easy. So you can see it's sort of clamping up there now. So that's on there solidly. Get my trusty earmuffs. Look at that. Normally I hang them up there, but they're certainly a lot easier, especially if you're working on and off the tractor. Okay, well, here it is. I've got this other end on now, and yeah, holding my brush cutter nicely. I think I definitely will need some cords here as a bit of a safeguard. Whippersnipper's not too bad, but yeah, that rake is not going to stay there by its own accord. So yeah, need a couple of keepers. Like I said, yeah, probably my only suggestion would be to perhaps include them, or not sure what sort of money they are, but or at least have them as an option. I guess now I need to go out and find that, which I don't know. I've never bought little bungee cord, so I'm not sure how hard that'll be. I can't imagine very hard, but still, that'd be my only suggestion, to have that. Other than that, it's all well made, very, very strong. I think it's PET G or something like that, 3D printed material, so I know it's the strongest and UV rated and all that sort of stuff. And there's the other knob on the other side. So yeah, when we're not using, yeah, I guess you could put a pair of gloves or something else on there as well. But yeah, I thought they were a bit expensive, but right now that I see them, you can understand there's a fair bit of yeah, 3D material that goes into this, so I can't imagine particularly cheap to produce. And yeah, well designed. The print is pretty good. I mean, it's a little mismatched on some of the items, but I think for tractor use that is going to be perfectly fine. Yeah, overall, yeah, another great addition from Art and Metal. So again, this is Art and Metal. I'll put a link to the website if you can't read the card there, but it's Art and Metal in Australia, providing a whole stack of BX and other compact tractor accessories. I've got quite a few of Jim's creations, and they've certainly made or enhanced the tractor if you've seen any of my review video. So probably time for another review video. The old girl now is getting on in age, but anyway, we'll leave it there for today, and yeah, get out there and support Australian people who are trying to make our lives better with tractor mods.